Hey everyone! In June 2024, LEGO released these two limited edition gifts with purchase. Let's have a look at the tribute to Jules Verne's books. Now just before we dive in, it's a beautiful box and you clearly see what you're going to get here, and this kind of presentation makes it easier to build without the instructions. And here's another look from a different angle at the back of the box. Let's open it and see what's inside. Again, I like that they use the tape instead of the push tabs. It just makes it a lot easier. So in this box we got 4 numbered bags. We got some loose parts that are not part of any bag, these plates here. We got a sticker sheet with only one sticker for Jules Verne written on it. And then we got these instructions, which we will not be using, but I will look at the very end just to show you the part list. Alright, let's go to bag 1. So in this set we got one minifigure who is Jules Verne. So he's dressed out very nicely in dark brown pants and a black torso with some nice printing on the front and a little bit on the rear. And he's holding this nice letter with some secrets inside, or maybe the plot for his next book. The facial expression is neutral. I wish there was an alternative expression with a happier face, but sadly there is none. And he gets gray hair that is slightly receding just to match his overall age as he's depicted in this point. So nice figure to get. I believe this is the first time we got Jules Verne in LEGO minifigure form. It's very much appreciated. I have not done research yet on whether any of these pieces are exclusive to the set, but I have the feeling that this and this is certainly not exclusive. The face might be exclusive, but I'm not sure. And the hair is certainly not exclusive. And we've seen this piece many times before. But even if it's not exclusive, it's still a very nice minifigure to get, especially for a gift with purchase. So by the way, in bag 1 we get 2 of these pieces. We also get them loose, and it looks like it's exactly the same piece. So I'm not sure I understand why they put 2 in the box and then 2 in bag 1. It could be that they made a manufacturing mistake and they were supposed to put all 4 of them in bag 1, but then they forgot about them, so they put them in without adding any bag, or there might be some other reason. If you do know the reason, please comment down below, because I'm pretty curious to know. So bag 1 builds one of the parts of the book, at least the base of it, and these internal colors probably refer to specific storylines within the Jules Verne universe. So they're probably not random colors. Yes, they do help with the build, but they're probably references to something. If you know what these colors are in reference to, please comment down below. And this piece here, I did not see it earlier, is given to Jules Verne to represent some kind of writing apparatus, like a quill or something like that, dipped in black ink. At least that's what I think. And here's a closer look of that on the box. So he's holding that thing in his hand. So bag 2 builds this really nice assembly with lots of studs not on top techniques, with a mixture of regular blue and dark blue at the bottom and some random colors, and light blue at the top. This is really fun to put together, just figuring out which piece goes where, and then watching the magic of LEGO studs not on top. They all come together. It's just perfect. Like, the geometry is just amazing. So major kudos to the designer for doing this. This is really, really impressive. And then they designed it this way with these tiles so that when you slide it in, it just goes right into place. That's very satisfying to me. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? Bag 3 adds the one sticker of the set and finishes up the build for this base page as well as this other page here. So we just fill things up, and I've not used all of these pieces here. I'm sure there's a better way to do this with the instructions, but I just want to build it without the instructions and get the general idea. So from the surface level there is no difference, but internally those tiles and plates, they might have some kind of storytelling with the various colors, or it might just be random. And we are done with the build. This was really fun to put together. The last bag was my favorite. It has a ton of extra parts. And here they are. So all of these are interesting to me. We have a minifigure stand, this arrow or spear, flame in white, propeller, this metallic gold piece, this roller skate, and this pearlescent opalescent piece. So all of these are very nice to get. So this set is also a nice parts pack. Now let's talk about the build itself. So it is basically a book that is shown in the open position because Jules Verne was an author. The book does not close. You cannot like close this or adjust the angle. It's pretty much fixed in place thanks to these A-shaped pieces right here. But what we do get is very nice to look at from pretty much all angles except the back. This is not the best look. I wish they chose a consistent color here and here. So this way, like it's just all the same. I know some books might be like this, but I think it would just been better to keep it consistent. That's a minor nitpick. The rest of the build is excellent. We do see here various shades of blue to represent the depths of the ocean or ocean waves. So the submarine is done nicely. I like the general shaping of it, although it is a bit fat, but that's just because of the Lego medium. You cannot have something that's 2.5 studs wide. It has to be 3 studs. Maybe it could have been a little bit taller or more rounded to be more like the illustrations found in the books, but overall it still provides the general idea. There's a propeller at the back. We have these ports here that are used to look out. It would have been nice if we got a second pair, but again, in microscale, it's very hard to fit in tons of detail. We have here this very impressive bridge, the train on top of it. Again, I like the use of the roller skate pieces here for the train wheels. We've seen that before, but it's always nice to see the nice part usage that Lego does. Here's some steam represented with that flame piece recolored in white. Back here we have a very nice sky, and this was surprisingly complicated to put together with lots of studs not on top techniques to make it all work. And then we have here this very nice balloon. It's held with this clear stand, and we have here this pearlescent opalescent piece, maybe representing fire or some kind of energy, and then the balloon itself. Very nice build, and the end result looks the part as well. This could have been an 18+ set. It's 12+, but it could have been 18+ because of how good it is. There's a bookmark here. This is beautiful, by the way they did the bookmark in sand green, and it just feels so natural. The way it exits the book from the other side, that's perfection to me. Lining up all the headlight bricks to put these pieces on was a bit tedious, both on this side and on this side. You kind of see them here. You can see that during the speed build. But the end result is worth it. I do think that maybe they should introduce some kind of headlight brick that's 1x4 or something like that, just to make these kind of builds less repetitive and easier to do. The blue here, I do get what they're going for, but I wish that the contrast here was not as strong to make it look more realistic, more like the actual ocean. So maybe at a different angle it might not be so bad, but like when you look at it straight from the top, you see these various lines here, and I think that could be improved a little bit. The sky does not have this problem. It's all very consistent, and I like that. And yeah, we get a very nice minifigure included in the set as well. So is this set worth it? Well, it's free, so you don't have to pay anything to get the set because it is a gift with purchase. But is it worth spending $150 US or $200 Canadian just to get this set? Well, I would say not necessarily. Like, this is not worth $150 or $200 on its own, not even close. But if you're going to spend that money anyway at the Lego store, if you were thinking of buying something like Baradur or the Cat or any of these larger Lego sets, or maybe you have lots of small sets that you want to get for birthdays or things like that, then it makes sense to time your purchase so that it coincides with a good gift with purchase like this one. So yeah, and if you get something from Lego City, Lego Dreams, Lego Classic, Ninjago, or Friends, check the Lego website for details. You can get this gift with purchase and the trophy one. So you get 2 gifts with purchase in that case. So that really sweetens the deal in my mind, and that's what I did, by the way. And this gift with purchase is also valid on Pick a Brick. So maybe you don't want any particular Lego sets, but you want to get some minifigures or Pick a Brick items from the Pick a Brick wall, something like this. So if you fill enough of these, then you qualify for this as well, at least at my local Lego store. Always call your own local Lego store to check. So yeah, that's my look at the tribute to Jules Verne's books. It's a really nice set. Building the set brought back memories of me reading the books as a child. Always good feelings to have, and like looking at the set, you really feel all the adventures. Like you start off in a hot air balloon, and you go on a train, and you're in a submarine, and these books inspired millions of children in the past and even to this day. And they also inspired so many authors to write books that are based on what happened in the Jules Verne universe. So it's really like opening the imagination the same way that Lego opens up your imagination. Like you can take one piece and do so many things with it. So I really appreciated this gift with purchase, and I hope Lego does more of these, and I'm excited for the next one whenever that comes out. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you all in the next one. And don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss my next video. That's it for now. Bye bye.